Good morning, student of class 6. I am your computer teacher Sonjit sir. Hope you all are fine. Today, I am going to continue the revision of chapter number 7. Okay, Introduction to HTML. Chapter number 7, Introduction to HTML. So, let's start. This is the syllabus of third term examination. As all of you know that our third term exam is also based on MCQ. Okay, so all of you have to read each and every chapter very carefully. So, now move on to the topic. And today I am going to discuss some important from this chapter. First is World Wide Web. So World Wide Web is consist of the all public websites connected globally, including computers and cell phones that are currently accessing any web content. It uses HTML. HTML means hypertext markup language. Okay, the full form of HTML is hypertext markup language, and HTTP means hypertext transfer protocol, and encompasses web servers and web browser. It simply terms the World Wide Web is very way to exchanging information between computers on the internet, tying them together into a vast collection of interactive multimedia resource. Okay, so mainly the World Wide Web is a way to exchanging information between computer on the internet. Okay, now, basically, the web consists of following components. First is a personal computer. This is a computer that has internet access, like other some devices also has these features like mobile phone, tablet. Okay. Next is web browser. It is a software installed on your computer which helps us to browse the internet. Next is an internet connection. This provided by the ISP. ISP means internet service provider. ISP means internet service provider. Okay, and connects you to the internet to reach any websites. Okay, and some common ISP provider are Airtel, Jio, Vodafone. Okay, these are called ISP provider companies. Next is a web server. This is the computer on which a website is hosted. Next is router and switches. These are the combination of software and hardware that take your request and pass it to the appropriate web servers. Okay, the web is based on client and server architecture. Your computer is the client, and the remote computers that store electronic files that are files are the server. Okay, every web server that is connected to the internet is giving a unique addresses made up with a series of number between 0 to 265 256. Okay, and separated by the periods. For example, 68.178.157.132. This is called IP address of any electronic devices which is able to access the internet. Okay, each machine has also a unique identity known as IP address. Next is hypertext markup language, HTML. HTML is the native language for developing web pages. Hypertext is an enriched type of text, is supported multimedia and links. Multimedia means pictures, video, graphics, sound, okay, etc. Next is hypertext transfer protocol. HTTP is a set of rules is used to transfer hypertext document. A standard web address such as www.pearson.in is called a URL, and hypertext the prefix HTTP indicates a protocol. Next is uniform resource locator, URL. URL is also a address. Okay, unique address. URL is used to specify the address of the World Wide Web. A URL is a fundamental network identification for any resource available on the web. For example, hypertext pages, images, and sound file. A URL has following format: protocol is to / hostname path. This is the unique in nature. Okay. Next is internet service provider. ISP are the companies who provide a service in terms of internet connection to connect the web pages. ISP also have the option to providing services like website hosting and development, email hosting, and domain name registration. ISP can both regional and national. Okay, so mainly ISP means BSNL, Vodafone, Jio. These are called ISP service provider. Okay, and BSNL and MTNL as stand-alone internet service providers. Some private ISP included Airtel, Aircel, Hathway, Idea, MTS, Reliance, CFE, and Vodafone. Okay, so these are the example of ISP provider. Next is hyperlink. Hyperlink means it's simply a link. Okay, a hyperlink or simply a link is selectable elements in the hypertext document that serve and as an access point of the web pages. Typically, when you click the hyperlink to access the linked resource, once a page has loaded, move your mouse pointer over the different areas on pages. The cursor will change from an arrow to a hand with a pointing finger when it is over the hypertext link. Familiarly, hyperlinks included buttons, icons, images, maps, or clickable text in links. Okay, so mainly hyperlinks is the way to go to the other web page, okay, by clicking any type of link. Next is web browser. We all know that web browser is an application which is used to access the hypertext pages. Okay, so a web browser is a computer program that is used to accessing website or information on the network on www. This helps us to view the web pages on the internet that contains hypertext documents. It also helps to jump from one website to another website using links. Okay, the website web address of URL, uniform resource locator. URL means uniform resource locator, that you type into the browser address bar tells the browser where you obtain a page or pages from. It can also display web pages if address is typed in the web browser address bar. The following are some example of popular web browsers. First is Internet Explorer. We all know that Internet Explorer is inbuilt web browser of Microsoft OS. Okay, the web browser is bundled with Microsoft Windows OS and hence is the most popular one. Next is Netscape. Netscape is only one of the original web browser which was introduced in 1994. Next is Firefox. Firefox is a new web browser derived from Mozilla. It was released in 2004 and has grown to be the second most popular web browser in the world. Next is Safari. Safari is an web browser developed by Apple. Okay, Apple, and included in Mac OS. That means Safari is the web browser which is supported on the Mac OS. Okay, it was first released in January 2003. Safari has a very good support for latest technologies like XHTML, CSS2, and so on. Next is Opera. Opera is preferred by newcomers to the internet. Opera is faster than most other web browsers. Next is Linux. Linux is the browser which is supporting Unix operating system. Okay, Linux is a full features web browser for user on the Unix operating system. Next is Google Chrome. Google Chrome is the web browser developed by Google which is faster, safer, and easier to use than any other browser listed here. Okay, next is website. We all know that website means um, a collection of web pages is called a website. Okay, the website is a collection of various interrelated pages with written in HTML. Each page is available on the website is called a web pages, and first page of any website is called an home page of the site. A website should hosted on least at least on web server. Some advantages of websites are 24 hours global presence, increased customer base, tremendous cost saving. Okay, so these are the main advantages of websites. Okay, next is web pages. Web pages is a document typically written in HTML, hypertext markup language, and extensible HTML. Web pages are accessed and transported using hypertext transfer protocol, HTTP. Okay, hypertext transfer protocol full form is HTTP, or HTTP secure, HTTPS, to provide security and privacy for the user of the web pages content. May such web pages make a website. Web pages may be static or dynamic. A web pages may have a hyperlink to another websites. Okay, now home page. A home page or a start page refer to the initial or main web pages of a website. It is the web pages of local file that automatically loads when a browser starts and when the browser home button is pressed. So basically, mainly each and every website has its own web pages, okay, own home pages, which is appear on the first. Next is features of a good web pages. So first is a good web pages should be based on the theme. You can have the web pages for educational purpose, for supporting sporting information, for business needs, and so on. A web pages should be informative with factual accuracy. A good web pages should be colorful, have optimum numbers of image, pictures, graphics, and animation. The font, color, and the layout of the pages should be pleasing to the eye. Typically, the dark background require high light text color, and light backgrounds require dark text color to look good. A good web pages should have hyperlinks to the other web pages. It should not have wrong spelling, typing errors, or must be grammatically correct. Okay, and all of you have to uh, remember these points when you need to create any type of web pages. Okay, the fundamental language used to develop web pages is known as hypertext markup language, or HTML. This language consists of simple codes that may be used to store the information, form and format them. Example of markup language are extensible markup language and wireless markup language. Okay, so these are the two types of HTML. So I hope that all of you understand today's topic, but all of you need to read it very carefully. Okay, read it very carefully to understand the concept of this topic. So today I am ending my discussion here. In my next video I will discuss another topic. So till then, take care, goodbye, and thank you.